Hello YouTubes, if you saw the last episode of RS'ing About, you'd have seen me parked in this very same spot because I've just hit stop and now I've just hit start because out on this little ride there was a few little byways. Most of them were closed, this one's open, so I'm going to have a little ride down it. Now I haven't got my OS map on, but I'm going to have a little ride down it and whoa! Oh, it's slippery already, jeez. Actually, this might not be a good idea. That was the slippery, felt like I've got two flat tyres slippery. Yeah, I don't know where this goes. I may have ridden this a few years ago, or well, many years ago on my mountain bike, but I'm not 100% sure. And I know on a couple of the off-road pages that I followed, people talk about Crundale, and I'm up near Crundale now. That was the church that I was parked by. So let's have a quick spin. I mean, this all seems very, you know, very easy. This is sort of a full-on motocross bike, standing up. I mean, it is slippery, don't get me wrong, the bike is moving around, but this isn't too bad. But if you're on a dirt bike, you would be standing up and blasting down here because you've got good visibility. Obviously, if you can't see where you're going, oh, there's muddy down there. Yeah, up ahead it's a bit mucky. If you can't see where you're going, then obviously don't ride like a complete and utter twat, because you might find someone coming the other way with a dog or a horse or whatever. Here we go. Beautiful. Second gear. Now you can't see it on the screen, and I'm sure my new camera stabilizes everything, but the bike is slipping and sliding. It is a little bit all over the place. As I say, you won't be able to see that. Well, that was a bit of a valley and that was quite dry. I say quite dry, it wasn't piss wet with a big fucking ditch full of water like happened before in a previous RS'ing About. Alright, barbed wire fences, pet hate of mine on byways on a bike, because you really don't want to be sliding into that. So let's just take it nice and easy, trigger, nice and easy. Play it cool. Oi. This is alright, this. Where does this go? Obviously there's been a tree down there. Oi. Yeah, it is really slippery. It's like ice. It's weird. It's almost like the if anyone that does off-roading, when you get when it's really dry and then you get a shower and the top surface gets soaked, but underneath it is dry, and that top surface just becomes like ice. It's a bit like that. Oh, I don't want to go around this because I don't want to make extra tracks. It's a bit of a no-no when you're off-roading. Try and stick to the green lane as it is, rather than trying to go around it. You can see people have gone round in places. Okay. This could well be the end of this green lane. Let's have a look, shall we? Alright. What do we reckon? You reckon we can get around there? certainly not getting over it. Let's give it a go, shall we? It does look like people have maybe gone up and round there. Yeah, but there's no going over that. Oh, listen to that lovely little bop 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 bop. Thing of beauty. Let's get Flossie back in place. Right. Oh, you beauty. Look at that. Okay, thing of beauty. Wouldn't be doing that on a GS, certainly not on your own. I'm not a GS hater. I know I always say GS, and it's because GS is the you know, the standard you know, off-road bike for people that, or adventure bike for people that don't off-road unless you're an absolute pro, because they're big and heavy. I could say multi-strider, but the GS is the one that's marketed. Yeah, it's marketed for that, isn't it? But the guys you see doing the big jumps and the whoops and all that sort of stuff, they're pro riders. They're not people like me and you. Unless you're a pro rider watching this, in which case that's a bit sad, really. Right then. Oh, my sat nav has dropped off because it's trying to reroute me, redirecting, because I was on my cheeky little ride, my little route, and obviously I'm not now. Oh, let's just stick it in second. Let's let the engine brake and do the work down here, shall we? This is alright. I still have got no idea where this goes. Ah, okay. Private farmland, byway. Oh, I'm back on the road according to this. Let's give it a go, shall we? Ooh, got a bit of a hill there. Trouble is, it's so slippery, it's going to be tricky to get some speed up. Let's keep the revs up, bit of speed. It's pulling lovely. Come on then. Well, to be honest, that was a bit of a piece of piss. I'm probably going to live to regret that. Alright, well that was. There you go, we're on a road now. Little bit of green laning, I might as well, I'll leave this running. Because that was a bit of a doddle. Almost disappointing. Yeah, I'm sure you lot are disappointed because you'd rather see me up to my knees in a fucking massive great puddle. Yeah, let's get a bit of water, wash the bike off. Yeah, that was alright, bit of fun, bit of off-roading. Or no, should I call that soft-roading? Because it wasn't really off-roading, was it? Although it was fucking slippery. It's telling me this is a 30-mile-an-hour limit. Car. Let's go through that puddle. Wash the bike off a bit more. Come on then. Jesus, how wide is your car? Right, I'm going to get back on my road route. So, gents, that's just a very little bit of off-roading. Oh, another big puddle here. And it seems that I'm back on my route, so let's have a look how much that washed off. I was sitting there thinking my hands are getting cold, maybe my heated gloves are turned off. Of course they turned off, you fucking bellend. You walked away from the motorcycle. That doesn't look too bad, does it? That'll wash off. Right, cheers guys, catch you soon. That's still going, isn't it? Oh, these buttons. Have a good one, gents. Ah, look at that. Have a good one, gents. See you soon. Ta-da.